Hey everybody, I'm Exotic Gaming. Welcome back to another Call of Duty mobile video. So I get a lot of comments recently from people asking me, hey Exotic Gaming, my Call of Duty does not work on my phone. It keeps lagging, I keep having ping issues, there's a whole host of problems, and I just wanted to know if you could help me out, man. Can you help a brother out? Come on, man. And so I decided in today's video, I am going to be doing exactly that. I'm going to show you guys a couple of different apps that you can download for both Android and iOS. I know my video is not the best explanation because I have very powerful phones, but these are apps that work because I know people who have budget phones like, what is it called? The Samsung Galaxy, like J5. I don't know. I have no idea what that thing is called, but like people that have, really budget old phones that are multiple years old, and these apps help them. So I hope this will help you guys. If this video does help you, I would greatly appreciate a like rating and share this video around with your friends if they have any issues with Call of Duty Mobile on either an iOS or an Android device. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into this, guys. All right, so whether or not you are on an iOS or an Android device, I'm currently on my iOS device right now. I want you to open up the Google Play Store and the Apple iTunes Store, not the iTunes Store, the App Store, god dang it. And you're gonna search Speedify right here. This app, a blue icon type thing with a cool looking S on it, and I just wanna make something blatantly clear. I am not sponsored by any of these apps, right? These are just apps that have worked for me and for other people that I know in the past. So I want to make that blatantly clear. I'm not being paid by any of these apps to sponsor them, and I just want you guys to understand that, okay? Now that we got that out of the way, what is this app? Well, this is an app that combines Wi-Fi and cellular connection, which is going to be hugely beneficial for a lot of people watching this video. So say you have a pretty stable Wi-Fi connection, but it's not the most stable in the entire world. Sometimes it dips down. Well, Speedify is going to come in and save the day and then add your cell connection and then make sure it's a seamless experience, which is really, really cool. Now, the one big downside with Speedify is it has a 7-day free trial. And here's the thing, this is probably something that I should not encourage to you guys, but there is a way that you can get around that. You have your 7-day free trial, right? And after the 7 days are up, well, technically before the 7 days are up, before they start charging you $10 a month, you can create a new Apple ID or a new Google account, and then you can just delete the app and then re-download it on a different account. And then that way you can keep recycling that free trial, and then you never have to worry about any limitations that the free trial is going to give you, okay? But yeah, once you open up Speedify and you're probably not on a free account if you end up using the free trial. The free account is only going to give you 2 gigabytes. You're going to test all of your servers. And on Android, for whatever reason, it almost is instant. On iOS, it takes a bit more. So I'll see you guys in a sec when it's all ready. Oh, it's connecting. It's almost ready. I'm in Florida, so it has a USA Miami connection. And this is going to put a VPN on my phone, which is always a nice thing to have. It's always great to have a VPN. So it says here, I'm connected. What do I do next? Leave the Speedify app running and then use your favorite apps and websites. You're going to click the OK button, and then I'm going to click I have an unlimited data plan because I have one. If you don't have an unlimited data plan, you want to make sure you actually put limitations so it doesn't go over the data plan, because since you're going to be using your cellular connection, then sometimes it's going to use a lot more cellular connection than you think, and it's going to kind of mess around with things. Now, unfortunately, I am recording this inside my house, and my house is like the one place anywhere near where I live where cellular connection is pretty much at a minimum. So yeah, my cellular is going to be pretty low, but as you'll see here, it's sort of fluctuating between a wide variety of different numbers, which goes to show that my Wi-Fi connection isn't entirely, smooth, and that cellular connection can come in and aid the Wi-Fi connection whenever there's a dip in the Wi-Fi performance. So at this point in time, then I can open up Call of Duty and then I can play the game with it running a lot more smoothly. And this, again, as I said, works for both iOS and Android. Now, before we actually get over to an Android-specific app, I want to very quickly show you guys an iOS-specific app. You are going to download something called BioBio if you are an iOS user. It'll take a second to load up, and you'll see it here, BioBio Game Booster. The one big downside with this app is it is in Chinese, but Play mobile game across the world with professional boost technique, stable and low latency. And yeah, this is essentially an app that will work if maybe Speedify does not work too much for you. So you're going to click the agree button. Yeah, we got it. We understand. Click don't allow. And then eventually all of your apps are going to show up here on the boost button. Sometimes they don't immediately show up, and I really can't explain why it does that. So what you can do is you can exit out, so you can go back, and then you can open up the app again. For me, for some reason, the apps have not showed up even after a minute or so. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the Games tab, and then you're going to scroll down until you find Call of Duty. We have it here as the 9th app. We're going to click on that, and then we can click the boost button at the very bottom of the screen. So click on that. We're going to click Agree. It's going to probably have to install a VPN configuration. Then we can go exit out here, and you'll see now that Call of Duty is boosted. Now, as you'll see in the center of the screen, the improvement for me varies like massively, okay? From 20% to 80%. I would say 80% is an overstatement. It probably does not increase at 80%, but I would say a 20% increase is pretty reasonable. And then at this point in time, what you can do is you can exit out once again and then open up Call of Duty. It might have actually kind of messed around with Speedify, so what I might have to do is uninstall Speedify very quickly, delete this app, and then I will open up this app once again, and then we can see a more accurate improvements. Yeah, we can see it's at about 25%. So then we're going to click allow, put in our passcode, click yes. It's going to boost it once again, and yeah, there we go. Okay, so now it's actually working a little bit more properly. So we can exit out of this now, and then yeah, there we go. Let's move over to Android now. If you're an Android user, here are a couple of different apps that you might want to download. Open up the Google Play Store and search Dr. Booster, which has this cool little, is that a rabbit? I have no idea what that icon is, but it's whatever. We are going to exit out of this here, and when you open up Dr. Booster for the first time, you probably will not see Call of Duty. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to click this add button right here and then add Call of Duty or whatever other apps you would like to add to this little list of games here. So at this point in time, once you do that, you're going to click on the Call of Duty icon, and then as simple as that, you are now running Call of Duty in a bit of a better performance mode because it is opened up directly from the Dr. Booster app. Simple as that. Works pretty well. From the people that I've talked to in the past, it is something that you might want to consider. And then finally, the very last thing that I think you might want to consider downloading is 1.1.1.1, faster and safer internet. Now, this is something that can also be used outside of just gaming. But what this does is it gives you a DNS service, which will sometimes give you faster internet. And then, this will also give you safer internet, which is always a great thing to have. So yeah, it says here, what is warp? When the internet was built, computers weren't mobile. And yeah, it replaces the connection between your phone and the internet with a modern optimized protocol. We're going to click accept. It's going to install a VPN configuration. Okay. And now we are connected. It's going to connect to whatever is the fastest server. And at this point in time, then you can open up Call of Duty. To all the people that I have talked to who have used this, it has worked for them. So it's worth a shot if you would like to test it out yourself. Now, the great thing about Android is there are a ton of different game boosters out there. I mean, honestly, you can go through dozens and dozens of these. Dr. Booster was the one that people have recommended to me, but in all honesty, I have tested out some of these other ones. UU Game Booster is one that works for both iOS and Android, and it's by NetEase Games, which is a massive company, and they know how to do this type of stuff. So that might be something you want to consider as well. And there's a lot of other cool ones, but yeah, Dr. Booster was the one that I would recommend for this video. Anyways, yeah, with that being said that is basically all I need to talk about for today's video. Just showed you guys a couple of different apps that you might want to consider downloading that will help increase your game's performance for Call of Duty Mobile or pretty much any other game, or quite frankly, it just boosts your phone's performance overall for both iOS and Android. That other one, UU Game Booster, is an interesting one. You might want to try that one out yourself. I've not done it personally, and I have not heard from anybody, so I'm not going to recommend that. But if you want to try it out, you can go ahead and see if that's something that works for you. It's made by NetEase, which is a massive company, and that's already a big benefit to you. But I hope this video helped. Maybe it helped increase your performance just a bit. That was the main purpose of this. If it did, I would greatly appreciate a like rating down below and subscribe to my channel for lots more Call of Duty Mobile related content coming out very soon. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you all later.